Today we're going to do pork,
Okay.
and we're going to do some fresh summer vegetables for summer grilling.
Well, yeah, it's grilling time.
Yeah,
All right.
and I'm going to use the same marinade on both the pork and the beautiful vegetables. To start with our marinade, I'm going to use cilantro, Italian parsley, so I'm going to pop these into a food processor.
Why are you using, you're using two parsleys, but two different ones? Why?
Yeah, well, the flavor. We all know cilantro, it's common with Mexican food.
Yes.
Really pungent, fresh flavor.
Yeah.
And then parsley kind of rounds it out nicely. Again, really, really fresh tasting.
I'm
going to use about half and half. This is actually somewhat of a spoof of a classic Moroccan condiment called charmoula.
Oh,
it's very similar, yes.
I like that.
Okay, into that we're going to put some lemon juice. Now I'm going to do a little thing with some spices. I've got some paprika and I've got a little cayenne pepper. And what you should always do with spices to wake them up is to pop them into a little saute pan.
Right.
And bring the oils, awaken the oils in the spices, because you know they've been sitting in the on the shelf in the supermarket since God was a boy. We've got to wake them back up again. So we're going to give them a little toast over nice high heat.
Okay.
Fresh garlic. I've already chopped it just to speed things up a little bit. I'm putting about a tablespoonful local extra virgin olive oil. This is grown in Hollister, not too far away.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, I'm going to put the top on.
Okay.
Actually, I forgot the
a little salt.
little salt and pepper.
I mean, you can really see that it's just blowing away. It's good luck, though. The salt,
Oh,
good
yeah,
luck.
it's good wind.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to whack the top on. Give it a quick rumble. Okay. Now what we're looking for is a nice paste. It's going to paste on the outside of the pork, form a crust almost.
Okay.
The citrus is going to give it a really fresh, zingy flavor with a little bit of heat to it. Anyway, there we go. That's it. That was easy, wasn't it?
Oh gosh, that was so easy. That RoboCoupe is awesome.
So now we're going to use this, as I said, for two things. We're going to take a big bowl.
Okay.
We're going to whack in our fresh vegetables. We already cut things up a little bit just to speed things up. I got some beautiful tomatoes.
Oh, the tomatoes, the yellow and the red.
Yep. And then we're going to put in some artichokes that are already cooked, of course. I cut these up into sixths. Let's use this spoon again. We're going to pop this in there.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Now, you're just marinating them.
Yeah, you notice I put these really small tomatoes in there and the squash is already cut. Now, on a grill, you're going to go, well, that's going to be a bloody nightmare to throw on a grill. I was just going to
ask you.
So I'm using this nifty little grill pan. Somebody actually gave me that as a gift for Christmas last year. And it looks just like a saute pan, but it's just wire. So you just put it in there.
Okay.
You're going to pop it on there.
All right. Easy.
Yep. Now, one thing we're going to do now is, like I said before, we're going to use this for our pork as well. So I got a beautiful piece. This is a company called Vande Rose Farms that grows this pork. Beautiful, beautiful Iowa pork, naturally raised. We're going to rub in this marinade all over it. And the reason why I left it on the bone is because the bone is going to cook the pork.
Is it really?
Yes, you're going to set it bone side down on the grill, somewhat indirect, and then you're going to almost roast it, but using the grill. The heat will transfer through the bone and slowly cook that pork from the inside out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pop this on the grill. Most people are going to have a grill with a top on. This is a big commercial grill which doesn't have the rollover top. So what I'm going to do is improvise today and use a bowl.
Good idea.
Trick is cook it slowly. You want to cook it as slowly as possible, and that meat will just be the most tender, moist, delicious piece of meat you've ever had in your life.
So how long am I cooking it?
You want to cook this probably an hour 20 minutes. Well, I'm going to make a quick, simple vinaigrette. Everybody buys vinaigrettes in the store, but I'm going to show you a quickie that you can do at home very simply. I'm splitting the egg and the egg yolk and the egg white. I'm going to just use a little bit of egg yolk, which is our emulsifier.
Okay.
I'm going to pop a little bit of white balsamic vinegar. Vinegar. Okay, making a mess. And then a little bit of Dijon mustard, which of course is an emulsifier in itself as well, so that helps things out a little bit, makes a nice creamy dressing and adds a nice little bite to it.
All right, yeah, I was going to say you're going a little spicy here already.
Yep. Tad of mustard, excuse me, I'm sorry. A little, mustard, and then this is garlic, of course.
Okay.
So we're forming an emulsification. Notice there's no oil in this yet.
Right.
You got the egg yolks, the mustard, the garlic, and the vinegar. We're going to blitz this a little bit. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
And we're forming that emulsification. Then we're going to add oil to that. And we should be able to do that whilst it's running.
Okay.
Gradually, so it doesn't spray all over
us.
Okay, that's thickening up nicely.
Can
Almost
you hear the
much.
machine going?
I'm going to put a little bit more of the vinegar in.
Okay.
Okay, and remember, what's this? Fresh mint.
Oh, I can smell it, yeah.
Gorgeous. Right at the last second, just a quick blitz. It's going to give it that really fresh mint flavor, which is going to go wonderful with our peaches. All right.
I mean, that was that quick. That's all you wanted.
Yep,
Okay.
we're just going to get it really fresh. Okay, that's done. We're going to go over to our butter lettuce, which we've got already.
Yeah, we picked out a bunch.
Picked here, beautiful. Okay. And we've got some mosh. Mosh is lamb's lettuce is another term for it.
Ah, lamb's lettuce. I've heard that. Yes.
A lot more in the store these days. I'm going to whack this in there.
Okay.
Just about the consistency of about the consistency of a Caesar dressing.
Right.
All right, now, what you can do for me...
Let's get my hands dirty because you don't want to.
Actually, no, you're going to do my peaches.
Oh!
See these beautiful peaches we've got here? Pop the rest of that olive oil on there.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
All of it. There you go. And then that pepper mill. Give me about 10 turns of the pepper mill.
Are you counting?
All right.
8, 9, exactly 10.
And then give that a little stir.
Okay.
And then we're going to pop those peaches right onto the grill.
Now,
here.
I noticed these are white peaches, and there's some yellow peaches in here. And, you know, this time of year, perfect in season.
Oh, gosh,
and
beautiful stone fruit.
And for grilling, yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, pop those. Just set those right on the grill.
Am I just setting them on there?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
You just tip them on.
You want me to just throw?
Oh, yeah, this is rustic cooking.
Okay. We are outside.
This is bistro food.
Woo! I made
yeah.
the flame. Wow, it like that. All right.
All right, I'm putting the butter lettuce on. I'm going to layer it with a little bit of mosh.
I'm going to move them around a little bit, Tony.
Yep, please. In addition to our beautiful grilled peaches, we've got a little bit of black pepper and olive oil. I got some candied walnuts that we made at the restaurant. And I'll give you the recipe for those as well for the website.
Oh, good. Thank you.
And then some fresh goat cheese as well.
Oh, so. Good. Now, I'm getting nice grill marks on these. Is that good?
Good, good. Yeah, we're just going to lightly grill them. We're not really cooking them. We want a nice smoky flavor. The pepper's going to bring out the sugars and the flavor of the peaches.
Well, then I think you tell me, are we ready?
Why don't you pop those on?
Okay. Oh, right on top.
Just right around on top.
On the outside?
Yep, both is fine.
Okay.
Okay. While you're doing that, I've got the walnuts and the goat cheese to go on there.
Oh, excellent. Wow, look at this. Oh my God, you're totally loading this up. It looks absolutely gorgeous.
Picture. And you can mix up yellow peaches, nectarines, white peaches. You got a lot of colors.
Could I do plums? I love the plums are
absolutely.
Yeah.
I've got some beautiful fresh goat cheese, which is going to go well with this. Okay. And then
you've got more up your sleeve. There's more stuff going on.
Candied walnuts.
Oh.
I like to crush them a little bit.
Yes. I should try one for all of you, just to make sure.
And I'm going to drizzle a little chive oil. Now, if you had a big white plate and you were doing individual servings, this looks really gorgeous on the plate, a little splattering around, and adds a nice little oniony touch to the peaches and everything else going on the plate.
Talk to me about the chive oil.
Chive oil, real simple. It's fresh chives.
Okay.
Pop them in a blender with some really good extra virgin olive oil and blitz them. You get a bright, intense green oil.
Chive oil.
Chive oil. That's it.
Tony's recipes are so easy and look
simple,
so beautiful.
Fresh.
Simple. This is why you're probably one of the most requested recipes on our website. All right, let's check the pork and the vegetables. What do you think? Does it look good?
It looks great.
Okay.
They've been cooking now, for an hour or so. I've got my thermometer here. I'm going to take a quick reading on this pork just to make sure we're done.
Yeah, remember we were talking about the pork and how it, cooks. So
remember we have the bones in here. This is our chine bone.
Right.
And the rib bones. I'm going to slide it right in the middle, right across the bones. And we're about 155, which is fine.
Which is what we want? Is that what we want?
Yep, that's looking good. Something really important to remember when you're cooking any meat, you want to rest the meat. And so we've had the grill turned down now for a little bit on that, so the meat's rested nicely. But what you want to do is pull the meat off about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, a little bit of foil over the top, let that meat relax, and it's going to carry on cooking. So if you leave it on the grill until it's all the way the recommended temperature, you're going to have really dry pork.
Yeah, okay.
Bottom line.
So that's just it. All right, good grilling tips today.
Okay, so we've got our fresh vegetables. Look gorgeous. Yes. So I'm just going to pop them out of a pan. We've got tomatoes in there, red onions, zucchini, crookneck squash, peppers, fresh artichokes, all with our charmoula, with that beautiful cilantro and parsley. Got a
perfect.
one
a
there.
little tomato. Okay.
There you go. Okay, and then we're going to cut our pork. I'm going to show you how to cut this.
Yes, this is what, it's grilling, so you got to be the expert and show us how to do this.
Well, if you can imagine a pork T-bone, that would be just this, cut this way into chops. Of course, you'd need a bandsaw or something.
Correct.
So we're gonna
we don't have one of those today.
We're gonna pop this off the bone. I'm gonna run right down the center bone. This is the tenderloin.
Okay.
Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. A little pink.
Yes.
And then there's the rib bones along in here. So we're gonna try and find where they start and then rub that, go down the inside of that.
Oh, look at that. It's perfect.
So we'll fan that out. We're going to serve that right on top of these vegetables like that.
Family style. Look at that.
Yep. This is how I eat at home.
Tony, you made this so easy. You cut up the veggies, you put a marinade on them, you grilled the pork, all told, how long? The pork about an hour?
Well, about an hour or so for the pork to cook the pork, but you could be sitting down reading a book or
doing
watching
your
a little.
thing.
Yeah, while that's cooking. I've got a little lemon aioli here. You could use a mayonnaise. You could flavor it with a little bit of fresh rosemary.
Right.
Bit of fresh lemon juice in a mayonnaise, which all would work well. And you got a real nice sort of Mediterranean style fresh dinner right there.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful.